Hello students! Can you tell me what motivates you? For example, your parents say, if you study well, we will buy you a car. Is it a good motivation for you? Our lesson today is motivation. What motivates you? Learning objectives. After a lesson, students will be able to explain what motivates them. Students will be able to categorize types of motivation. Students will be able to apply their knowledge of motivation. What is motivation? Motivation is the incentive behind why a person is compelled to act a certain way. It also represents a desire or willingness to engage or entertain a specific thought, routine, or habit. You can increase or decrease your motivation through physical and mental strategies. Definition of motivation. Motivation is a force that energizes, sustains, and directs behavior towards a goal. Researchers have found a high correlation between motivation and achievement. Characteristic of motivated students: they have positive attitudes towards school and describe school as satisfying. They persist on difficult tasks and cause few management problems. They process information in depth and excel in classroom learning experiences. Theories of motivation: behavioral theories, humanistic theories, cognitive theories. Behavioral theories focus on changes in behavior that result from experience within environment. Humanistic theories emphasize people's attempts to fulfill their total potentials as human beings. Cognitive theories examine people's expectations and beliefs and their attempts to understand how the world works. Motivational theories. Abraham Maslow organized 5 major types of human needs into a hierarchy. The need hierarchy illustrates Maslow's conception of people satisfying their needs in a specified order, from bottom to top. The first, physiological: food, water, and shelter. Second, safety or security: protection against threat and deprivation. Third, social: friendship, affection, belonging, and love. Fourth, self-esteem: independence, achievement, freedom, status, recognition, and self-esteem. Fifth, self-actualization: realizing one's full potential, becoming everything one is capable of being. And now, students, look at the picture. Maslow hierarchy of needs. Maslow hierarchy of needs is a theory in psychology. Maslow hierarchy of needs is a theory in psychology. It argues that there are 5 stages of human needs that motivate our behavior. The first stage. First, there are physiological needs, such as need to breathe, eat, drink, or sleep. The moment we got enough of that and we feel awake and our bellies are full, we get motivated by the next thing. The second stage. Now we want safety. We try to earn money, build up resources, and look for shelter that protects us against dangers. Once we are satisfied and feel safe, we have time to think about what we want next. At the third stage, we seek love and belonging. We desire to be close to family and friends, belong to a society, or join a gang. But the moment we feel completely part of a group, we already wish to be a little different than the rest. At the stage 4, we look for esteem, self-confidence, and respect from our peers. We want to be someone. If you have money, we buy a fancy watch. If you have a brain, we write or think or work a lot. Motivation to perform and compete is now at its highest. Students, sportsmen, and inventors excel. Neil Armstrong even flew to the moon. The 5th stage. Only if we breathe and drink, eat and sleep enough, and we feel safe and a part of a group and still special, only then we can reach level 5, self-actualization. Now we can relax, be creative, accept facts for what they are, give back or do whatever we want. No more pressure, unless of course there is trouble below. If you are a leader and believe in the theory, use it. First, make sure everyone has eaten well. Then, make them feel safe and help them belong to a group. Once they feel they belong, they are ready to stand out and excel. Humanistic views of motivation. Humanistic theories view motivation as people's attempt to fulfill their total potential as human beings. Humanistic views of motivation focus on the learner as a whole person and examine the relationship among physical, emotional, intellectual, and aesthetic needs. A positive classroom climate and the relationship between teacher and students is essential to the development of students' motivation. Cognitive evolution theory. Cognitive evolution theory divides into extrinsic motivation and intrinsic motivation. Extrinsic and intrinsic motivation. Motivation can be divided into extrinsic and intrinsic motivation. Extrinsic motivation is a motivation to engage in an activity as a means to an end. Intrinsic motivation is a motivation to be involved in an activity for its own sake. Motivation. Let's look at the examples. Intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation. I want to reach my full potential. I want to play in a good team. I want to give the public enjoyment. I want to feel good about my performance. I want to feel mastery in my own ability. Intrinsic motivation. I want to win medals. I want to earn an England cap. I want to make money. I want to play in front of large crowds. I want to be recognized by public for my ability. Why is motivation important? Motivation is important in getting and retaining people. Motivation tools act as a glue that links individuals to organizational goal. In addition, make individuals go beyond the job and be creative. 7 rules of motivation. Set a goal and follow a path. The path has many goals that go in many directions. When you learn to succeed at many goals, you will be motivated to challenge grand goals. Finish what you start. A half-finished project is of no use to anyone. Quitting is a habit. Develop the habit of finishing self-motivated project. Socialize with others of similar interest. Mutual support is motivating. We will develop the attitudes of our 5 best friends. If they are winners, we will be a winner. Learn how to learn. Dependency on others for knowledge support the habit of procrastination. Man has the ability to learn without instructor. Harmonize natural talent with interest that motivates. Natural talent creates motivation. Motivation creates persistence, and persistence gets the job done. Increase knowledge of subjects that inspires. The more we know about a subject, the more we want to learn about it. Take risk. Failure and bouncing back are elements of motivation. Failure is a learning tool. No one has ever succeeded at anything worthwhile without a string of failures. The influence of self-efficacy on behavior and cognition. We have high self-efficacy learner and low self-efficacy learners. Task orientation, effort, persistence. The influence of self-efficacy on behavior and cognition. Continue. High self-efficacy learners, low self-efficacy learners. Beliefs, strategy use, performance. The 3 needs theory: achievement, power, affiliation. Look at the picture. The following quiz helps you to understand what motivates you. For each question, choose the answer that best reflects your true feelings. Put plus if you agree with this statement. What motivates you? I try very hard to improve on my past performance at work. I enjoy competition and winning. I often find myself talking to those around me about non-work matter. I enjoy a difficult challenge. I enjoy being in charge. I want to be liked by others. I want to know how I am progressing as I complete tasks. I confront people who do things I disagree with. I tend to build close relationships with co-workers. I enjoy setting and achieving realistic goals. I enjoy influencing other people to get my way. I enjoy belonging to groups and organizations. I enjoy the satisfaction of completing a difficult task. I often work to gain more control over the events around me. I enjoy working with others more than working alone. What motivates me? Results. If you put plus to 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, achievement motivates you. If you put plus to 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, power motivates you. If you put plus to 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, affiliation motivates you. What motivates you is another one of soul-searching interview questions where your answer will depend on your background and experiences. It can really catch you off guard unless you have thought about it before the interview. Contemplating when you have been most satisfied in your career will not only help you answer this question, but it will also help you focus on what you want in your next job.
What is your greatest strength?
My greatest strength is my eyesight. I have 20/16 vision. I have eyes like a hawk.
Well, that might be a great strength, but unless you are interviewing for a job as a professional referee, employers might not feel the same way. When answering the question, what is your greatest strength? Try to find a skill or core value that you feel you have that matches up with the job description or the research you have done in the company. You might not know what your greatest professional strength is, so go over the job description and look at each responsibility for the job. Do you have a trait or skill that makes you a strong candidate? Let's use an example. This candidate is applying for a job in accounts receivable for ABC Company. In her preparation for the interview, she notices data entry as one of the main job responsibilities. She knows that she has a high attention to detail and a high level of accuracy from her previous experience and time in school.
What is your greatest strength?
I feel that two of my greatest strengths are my attention to detail and high rate of accuracy when inputting data.
Next, think about where you've used the strength in order to do your job or assignments to the best of your ability, whether it be in a previous position or in your education and training. Finally, how are you going to apply the same strength to the job in question? You want to show them the company will benefit by hiring you.
I feel that two of my greatest strengths are my attention to detail and high rate of accuracy when inputting data. In my previous role as a bank teller, I was frequently responsible for transposing client data from paper files and forms into the database, where I did so with minimal errors and frequently received praise from my superiors. Furthermore, while studying accounting and business administration in school, I received extensive training in adding data into spreadsheets and other related software. Based on the job description, I see that you listed data entry as a key responsibility in this role, and I believe that these strengths will directly assist me in doing the job as efficiently and accurately as possible.
Remember, use a strength that is relevant to the position you are interviewing for. Make sure it is something that you have demonstrated previously and will allow you to excel in the role.
If you have ever been asked the question, what are your strengths and weaknesses in a job interview, You probably immediately noticed your heart racing. The following article will cover a list of strengths and weaknesses you can mention in the job interview to stand out and the best answer that will impress the interviewer. Tell me about yourself. Why should we hire you? What are your strengths? Creativity, versatility, flexibility, focused, initiative, honesty, dedication, integrity, continuous learning, self-control. Best answers. My answer would be dynamic. Because I change, I adapt, I do whatever I need to do to succeed. I am ambitious and this job would be a great opportunity for me. I am very reliable. You can depend on me to get the job done on time. I am a team player. I am happy to work with other people on the project. I am very hardworking. I put a lot of effort into what I do and I do my best. I am creative and I would make a valuable addition to your company. What is your strength and weakness? Tip: try to show weakness in a positive way. List of strengths and weaknesses. Strengths: creativity, versatility, flexibility, focused, taking initiative. Insecure, self-criticism, insecure, too detailed orientated, public speaking, presentation skills. What is your weakness? Students, try to turn a negative into a positive. I like to make sure that my work is perfect, so I tend to perhaps spend a little too much time checking it. However, I have come to a good balance by setting up a system to ensure everything is done correctly the first time. When I am working on a project, I don't want just to meet deadlines. Rather, I prefer to complete the project well ahead of schedule. Being organized wasn't my strongest point, but I implemented a time management system that really helped my organization skills. What is your strength? My strength is my smart work, because I always try to find out best way possible to finish my work soon and in correct manner. My strength is my positive attitude, because I never give up and always learn from bad experience. My strength is my punctuality, because I always try to give my 100% to finish my work on time. Students, look at the picture. What did you see first? An apple or a butterfly? Let's check. If you first saw the apple when looking at the picture, you are a person who tends to wear the heart on their sleeve and also see the best in everyone. You are wonderfully loyal and tend to be very devoted when you are in a relationship. You are able to forgive the people in your life, and you act as a glue that holds everyone together. If you first saw the butterfly in this picture, then you are a person of immense hope and great faith. You know that the sun will rise tomorrow, no matter how dark the nights get, and this deep understanding gives you a brilliant and bright optimism that causes people to really, really like you. You are also capable of great transformation and likely have been through difficult times in your life, but emerged to become the beautiful and loving person that you are today. Thank you, students, for attention. Our lesson is over. I hope it will help you in the future.